Hi, I'm Zi. My thing is the connection doesn't work, the box won't fit. Start. Welcome to YouTube. It's an installation designed for more organized brainstorming sessions. After the topic is identified and the three parties come for start, Birdie began assigning the speaker. When one speaks, the others can add or subtract time by window pipe. The swing is much more efficient than opening mouse. How could it not be? And also, I think this function pretty cool, isn't it, huh? LED light shows lots of speaking time, as well as the other two parties acting on the speaker to add or subtract time effects. Okay, I'm going to talk about my job. If the action could move, wouldn't it be easier to express the logic of the interaction? So we made a sketch arrow, which of course need to be iterated into next design schedule. Well, the final version is born, the little bird, which symbolizes freedom and communication, obviously, as you can see. Then it hit me. Yes, still have to design the linking parts that connect the arrows to the servers. Version 1 left a long row with a slot according to the size of the cell. Theoretically, no problem to the connect parts, but after printing, well, something goes strange. The long row can carry the weight of the arrow and need to reinforce the thickness of the parts. It feels like Birdie looks like she's going to for someday or anytime, yeah. It was too late to say version 2 comes in, and compared to the version 1, I've increased the outer wall and curved it according to the contact surface of the arrows, leaving a gap on the side for reinforcing the hot melt glue. Printed out, it's really not bad, and compared to version 1, it's much more stable. But I ran out of time on back end, so I didn't get to design more details. The second challenge was designing the multi-box. This multi-box would theoretically need to carry two motherboards, servos, and a number of jumper wires, as each pipe would need to be bundled with at least 1 meter long wires. According to the size of the motherboard, I made an uncover box with holes on 4 sides and on the bottom to connect wires. However, the model was a few millimeters too large for the bamboo printer to print in the space required for the deviation. I also neglected to consider the size of the wiring, so I had to redesign it. Firstly, these holes limited the alignment of the line, and secondly, the height is not enough. Based on this feedback data, I modeled a second prototype. However, it went wrong in unexpected situation 1, situation 2, and situation 3. Printing the same model over and over again made me very irritated. Mainly because I neglected to the limitation size of the model on a 3D printer. Once the extra was removed, it functioned perfectly. I learned that when printing, it's important to know the limitation size of the model that can be printed, as well as the base operation printer. Design the model taking into account the approximate length of each print run. And the arrow is much larger than the usual design arrows. The experience will help me in the future to close the gap between the design model and the printed one. In addition to this, I also undertook some welding work. Each tool needs to be connected to 7 wires. One section needs to be connected to the motherboard, and the other sections need to be connected to the accelerometer sensors and the pressure sensors. Of course, I was able to explain principles of our project to the guests in this vision. Through the whole process, I felt I worked well with my teammates. That's all. Thanks for watching.